Hi, I'm Tom Gleason from ProTech Auto Repair. Welcome to our car care clinic where we're going to give you some tips to keep you and your cars safe on the road. Now I'm going to show you how to jump start a car. From time to time the battery could go dead on a car where you need to do this, lights were left on, or any number of things, and it's important to know how to do it properly and safely. The first thing you do is connect the cables to the car that won't start, connecting the positive cable first and then the black negative cable. Red is typically always the positive cable, but that's not necessarily true. Always look for a secondary clue for the positive sign. On this cover there's a positive mark, and a lot of times on the battery case you'll find that as well. It's very important to make sure that these cable ends never come in contact with each other, causing an arc. An easy way to prevent that is to simply clip the cable to itself, that way they can't. Now let's connect to the car that we're going to jump from. Many cars nowadays have the batteries hidden that aren't as accessible as the car we just hooked up. This is one of them. This battery is down low, hard to get to, but they give us a place to hook our connections to. Again, look for the positive sign. A lot of times the cover is red. And take that off. We can now hook our red cable to it. The ground cable should be connected to the best ground we can find. Ideally, it would be to the engine itself. If not, we could perhaps go to this support brace. But in this case, if we go to this engine bracket, would give us the best ground. Now that we've got the cables connected, what you want to do is start this car, let it run for about 10 minutes so it can charge the battery in the other car. And at that point, you should be able to start the car. Now, if you did have trouble starting the car, you can try wiggling the connections. Perhaps they weren't tight, and try it again. But when we get done, we're going to disconnect the car that we jumped from first, disconnecting the negative cable. And the reason we do that is there's less chance of an arc. An arc can cause an explosion on the battery. One other really important thing to know is that if you hook the cables up wrong, you can damage the car's electrical system and all the computers on board. So the most important thing to remember is if you're not sure, don't do it, call for help.